Here's why I don't like timeout as a parenting discipline tool. Number one, it's negative. You need to go and sit and time out for a period of time. But it's really like a sentence a child receives from a parent because of some misdemeanor that they've committed. And then the parent is like pushing them away. All of that just I don't think is the best way to bring about change in a child. It's when you focus on correction being negative, then and hoping children are going to learn from that. Maybe they will, but generally it requires some training, something more positive. We've developed in our ministry another tool called the break. Now, it might look similar because a child is going to sit down for a bit, but there's three distinctives that make the break work much more effectively than timeout. Number one is that the child helps determine the length of time spent there. And when the child spent, so you say, you don't give them a time limit that says you need 5 minutes because you're a 5-year-old, 10 minutes because you're a 10-year-old, because we don't know how long the Holy Spirit's going to take to change a child. We don't know how long a child's heart is going to need to settle down. You see, the settling down is important because when the heart settles, then the conscience is able to take over and say, oh, what I did was wrong, kind of thing. So that's why we use a break. And sometimes it'll take less, 30 seconds. Sometimes it takes 30 minutes. But we transfer responsibility to the child to help determine, not ultimately determine, but help determine the length of time spent in the break. The second thing is that the child's sent on a mission to change the heart. So basically, we're saying to them, you need to go change your heart, settle down, come back and see me when you're ready. We can even help a young child, 2 and 3 years old, learn how to do this. It's great to use in a preschool environment because what happens is that the child is learning what the heart is about. That instead of having a cloudy heart, now they have a sunny heart. And when you start talking about it in these terms, children learn that their heart needs to settle. They don't need to think about anything else. They just need to be ready to come back and talk about it, but their heart needs to settle. So we're sending them on a mission to change the heart, not a punishment that they have to wait out, but now they're on a mission. And thirdly, the motivation to return is that the child's missing out on the benefits of family life. One of the greatest ways to use a break is before we're going out somewhere, we're doing something fun, or before something the child really enjoys, because the child's motivated because they're missing out on some of the benefits of family life. It's this proactive way of bringing about change. It really models some things that we see in the Bible about correction and what it looks like. You know, when you look at church discipline in the Bible, the person is set aside, said, you need to change your heart, then you can come back. And when you do, we're going to welcome you back in. This whole picture, now I'm not suggesting we excommunicate our kids. I'm just saying there's a principle there that's really important for children to be able to take responsibility for themselves. It's such a valuable tool, the break, and you can use it in a number of different ways. It changes your parenting from being negative to being positive. Punishment focuses on the negative things a child has done. Discipline focuses on the positive things a child needs to do. Punishment is focused on harshness. It's motivated out of anger, and it's often something that just plain negative. But the break and a discipline tool is something that's focused on where we're going, what the child needs to work on, what the child needs to do. It's much more positive. So I would encourage you to embrace this break concept. This is just one of the great tools we teach in our master class. And it's very practical, very biblical class. You can learn more about it at biblicalparenting.org/masterclass, and it will help you greatly as you're trying to develop an overall strategy. It's not about the incident. It's not about just punishing a child in the moment. It's about its bigger strategy. We can show you what that looks like to use a heart-based approach. It is strategic in bringing about change in your child.